Moin moin and welcome. Today we're gonna fix this here. There's a way to tension this using this flap, but first we have to remove it and choose the right bolt. The best holder for your screws. Not the best one, but it'll do. Still looks fine. You want to have like a light brown color, like in the middle here. It's a bit dark. Okay. Let's see how the second one looks. Ooh, light brown, perfect settings. Second part is to loosen accelerator pedal cable. Don't quote me on that. Align them and it pops out. This is connected to the carb itself, so just push it here. Ready, go. Yes. So in the last video, I unfortunately didn't see that there were already cylinder head gaskets on there. So now we have to redo this, scrape them off, and then just put one on. Also, there is one 17th bolt on there, and and the other 16. So one 17, the other 16. It's really nice to torque that down. They're a bit loose. Maybe we have to tighten them like multiple times. This time around. And now it's time to take off the heads. Oh, yeah. It's still on there. So. Oh. So don't lose the washers, they're really important. But you can see, it looks like there was no blow-by. You don't have a bunch of exhaust crud around here. Don't know what this residue here is. Maybe there was a bit of a leak. But yeah, there's two stuck on there. You can't really see it, but there's two of them. So, the second one. Same picture here. I mean, we have some kind of residue back here. Oh, they're really stuck on there. No, they're not moving. As long as they stay in place, it's fine. So now for the important and interesting part. We have to get the old gaskets off without scratching the cylinder. Oh yeah, it's a stack.
That's number one.
And there it is. So
Check if there's another one below that.
I will check if there's another one, but no, there's nothing on there. But you can. It's interesting. You can see the carbon deposits around the edges. So don't get into this area and scratch this. You don't want to do this. But this is not the sealing area. This is just carbon, and that happens if you put two on. Carbon just gets stuck there. But yeah, don't scratch the sealing surfaces, or you've bleeped. Make sure to blow out the stuff. And for the second. And the original. Ooh, that's been on there a long time. And that's it. So yeah.
That's a nice set.
I did put on double. Now clean the surface and made sure there is no carbon here in the middle. Now we can put one cylinder head gasket on. Then the cylinder head. Also, I cleaned the surface because there was carbon buildup on there. And the outer surfaces. See if... Yup, it's flat. One washer, the other ones already have their stuck washers. And then just screw them on, but not tension them yet. Now get your torque wrench set to 42 Newton meters. So, now that they're hand tight, you have to tighten them in a cross pattern. So I would start here and just there a bit. Oh, that's already the... There was already... Okay. Across. And then from here. And the cross. Break on to the other gasket. 1 washer, 2 washer, 3 washers, 4 washers, 1 bolt, 2 bolts, 3 bolts, 4 bolts. And yeah, this is the number 17. This is the annoying bolt. Oh, there we already are. One and 2. Now the number 17. For that matter. First, take your phone and then so yeah, I screwed this in because I had problems with the connectors just not working. So now, every time I have to change my belt, I have to do this. So we have 2 belts. One is called a strong belt. So let's see how strong it is, I guess. This part basically gives you your ignition point. Every 180 degrees it sends a signal 12 and ground. So every time it changes, you fire the one piston and then the other piston. I'll loosen this. There. It should go underneath, not on top. So it's a bit roughed up. Let's get the new belt. We have 2 choices. We have... No, it's both strong belts. The same one. So now that we have a new belt, now still good bearings. We have the alternator here. Be sure to watch my refurbishment and my modification for this car. This is actually from a Golf Mark III. Let's install the belt. Belt time. That's why we had to get rid of the ignition. because you have to go around here, around the alternator and the crankshaft puller. Then you have to get the fan and put it in here. Put the straight film into here. Lift up the alternator. Yeah, that's it. Now we have to put on the housing finally. First the side piece. I actually changed the heads around because one of the threads is gone, it's just gone. And at this place it's gonna be held by the fan tools. Yeah. What is that bolt? I'm using your tools.
Yeah, that's a nice toolbox.
Show your toolbox. Oh, it's an 8.
So,
Toolbox at home. It's interesting because the bolts are from the motor I'm gonna swap in. So that's kind of just like already putting parts from the new motor in the car. Now we go for the big one. It goes first on the fan, then on the housing. That's why you have to loosen the fan, the alternator. Oh yeah, and there should be rubber here. We still have to investigate about that. So yeah, now that's in between. We have to mount the rest screws. Screw. Now we have fresh, nice threads here, so we can really secure it from the side, pushing it into the fan. Don't over tighten those bolts. It's just aluminium. Aluminium. I could start a war over that. Oh, that's much better. Oh, the camera turned. Don't turn on me. Yeah, it's in. Now we just have to install the rest on the top. So, yeah. And yeah, use the right bolts or you will have scratches like those. You see, our fan is still loose. Engine, casing, fan. Now we can squeeze it together like a sandwich. Washer, lock washer, and the nut. Lock washer and the nut. And push it over as fast as possible.
looks like your LED light is haunted by a poltergeist.
No, it's just the battery management circuit is telling us, yo, it's time to stop. It's time to stop. I mean, well, I'm almost done, so it's just for the movie, more or less. so you can see it. We have the casing secured, the fan secured, the new belt. We have to tension the alternator again, because right now it's really floppy.
Pretty floppy.
Yeah, it should be like maybe 1 centimeter if you pull on it, but also don't over tension it, because your belt will die pretty fast. Oh yeah, now you can see. Can you see it on the camera? This is how you tension it. You tighten this, then you get the finger and flashlight back, and then is that about 1 centimeter? And the throttle from here, it's possible. Then okay, you hang in the throttle wire into here, that's your throttle. Then just lift it up here, drop, make sure it doesn't align. A little bit of pull is okay, but if you pull too much, you're just gonna rev up when you're standing. The opening to the bottom, else it will just get destroyed by the corners of the metal insert. So also turn it up, turn it like sideways, and then tension the lower bolt on here, hold the top one, and then contact. Not too much, but yeah, that's good. Now the ignition, throwing the heater in, and then we're done. And then it's properly dark. Now pull this down. Dankeschön. Danke. Ja, gleichfalls. Ciao. So. See, everything is easier with the right tools. So let's set the ignition like last time. A bit more aggressive now that we have real head gaskets. once both are in, tighten. It's the ignition housing, so keeps your ignition nice and cozy. So yeah, ignition done. Ignition.
Loslaufen.